Yep, roger that. ICS comm check. Roger that. Closing canopy. Check. Ready to start.
I think the ship is turning. Just my luck. Hey, Tarnthog. That sounds painful. I appear to be just about ready to fall off the carrier deck here. Looks like it's just started to turn right as I'm starting up. Every goddamn time. Okay. It's been a while since I've flown this. I'm trying to see if I can actually remember what to do. Get rid of that. Get some exterior lighting on and get the instrument panels lit as well.
Roger.
I'm on JoJo War at the moment. While Jester's doing that, I should probably start SRS. I really wanted to get some more dogfighting in today, but I thought it probably wouldn't be a very good idea. I managed to pull a muscle in my neck quite badly, and I want to be in good fighting condition by the time the tournament starts, so it's probably best I don't put too much strain on it. Yeah, it was good fun. So,
ready to taxi.
I've had a bit of a twinge in my left shoulder for like years now. I don't even know how long, but I never really paid much attention to it because it rarely appeared. It would only happen once every now and then, and it'd just go and I wouldn't have an issue. It was going off non-stop the other morning for hours, and by the time it was done, I had done something to my neck just from like pulling my shoulder up over and over. So I might need to go get that checked out. Okay, looks like that's all started. Data link's up and running, obviously. That's set. Staborgs have all switched themselves off because I accidentally hit the paddle switch. Or the pinky switch, whatever the fuck you call it in an American plane. Engines are both running alright. Already taken care of the anti-skid. I think we're about ready to taxi. It would be cool if my plane would actually steer. So yeah, I was going to stream yesterday, but I gave it a miss just because I was so sore, and it's still quite touch and go this afternoon, but hopefully I won't get myself into too many situations where I need to actually crank my neck around. Yeah, who needs steering on a carrier deck? How close am I? Probably... You know what, let's just try. A little while there to remember which switch it was. We're not close enough. Good to know. I'll just go cheater mode and... oh yeah, I'm miles off. Okay. That explains a few things. It's not just the steering either. I have no left toe brake, which is all kinds of problematic. And now we're in front of the shuttle, but we'll just have to go with this, I think. This is as good as we're going to get at the moment. There's the hookup. Oh, that is all kinds of crooked. It's not going to be a pretty takeoff. Actually, you know what? We're going to actually abort it. I don't know what I just did, but it probably wasn't good. You're in the 18? Okay. Am I still hooked? Yes, I am. Shit. Where's the abort switch in this? I can't remember. The flood's on. Launch bar. Okay, that's not how that works. I guess we're going like this.
have a bogey, nope, friendly, bra, 270, 1 mile. And a friendly, bra, 015, 31 miles. Angel
Wasn't quite
2,
as messy as
and
I
a bandit
expected.
2-ship, bra, 075, 84 miles. And a friendly, bra, 040, 68 miles. Angels 35. Hey man, dirt at 10 o'clock. Bandit, bra, 065, 57 miles. All right, those are some nails, 2 o'clock.
Oh boy. That is a lot of shit.
We have a, looks like a bandit, 075, 87 miles. You got it, boss.
Be advised, I got 7 bogeys on deadly.
Heads up, nails, 12 o'clock. We've got a bandit 2-ship, bra, 070, 71 miles. Roger that. I have a lock. Target, 51 miles.
It's not the one I expected you to go for, Jester. But okay.
Roger that. Copy. Spiking him. Target, 28 miles.
Circus 14, Fox 3.
Yep, that's dirt at 11 o'clock. Target, 20 miles.
Looks like a splash.
You got it. Looks like there's dirt at 7 o'clock. This is it.
For 23, I'm just going to quickly trim this up so I can fly a little less sloppily all over the sky at the moment.
Copy. He's locked. Target, 28 miles. Shit, nails, 1 o'clock.
It's not the one I was looking for, Jester. Got one right under us, I think.
Nails, 7 o'clock. Target, 12 miles. Mud on her nose, mud on her nose.
Circus on 4 Foxtrot.
Shit, that's a Singer, 12 o'clock. There's dirt, 11 o'clock. Dirt, 2 o'clock. Whoa, I lost the lock. Yep, that's a Singer, 2 o'clock. And nails, 5 o'clock. I've got some dirt at 9 o'clock. Watch it, dirt, 10 o'clock. There's a Bandit, Foxhound, 1 o'clock low, 3 miles. 2 o'clock low. Four o'clock. $10 o'clock. I'm getting nails, 9 o'clock. There is a Bandit, Foxhound, 11 o'clock, 4 miles. He's on 12.
Can't fucking see him.
Pistol, 5 o'clock, hot. 10 o'clock.
Still having frame rate problems. My stutter problems are gone, but now I'm having frame rate issues.
Spike, 12 o'clock. Splash. Target, 8 miles.
they break the seam lock sound, or is that... No, that one just didn't track.
Dirt,
Brilliant.
1 o'clock. Back to Singer, 12 o'clock. I lost block. Damn it, the missile missed. Flash. I've got dirt, 6 o'clock. Whoa, we got dirt at 3 o'clock. Look out, man, Singer, 11 o'clock. Here we go. Missile, 10 o'clock. Pot, brake right.
Fuck this. I'm going back up. Can't see anything down here.
Dirt, 8 o'clock. We've got dirt, 1 o'clock.
Yeah, my PC is not exactly the greatest. I might have to turn my textures down. Unfortunately, the problem with, not the F14, but a lot of the other modules, is if you turn the textures to medium, everything in the cockpit becomes an unreadable mess. So I think after this flight, I might exit out and change my settings. I can't even see where I'm being fired at from.
Singer, 1 o'clock. Whoa, we've got nails, 3 o'clock.
It's night vision goggles again. Ah, there it was. I was trying to remember what the binding was. Oh my god, they're so bright.
We got a Singer, 3 o'clock.
They are so bright. Get rid of them for now.
Friendly, 250, 22 miles, Angels 9.
Might just go back and land on the boat so I can quit out and change my settings.
Nails, 7 o'clock. Heads up, nails, 6 o'clock. Friendly 2-ship, Bra, 250, 17 miles, Angels 47.
I don't know, I was... Like, DCS usually runs pretty okay. It's just sluggish today, I don't know why. I'll figure it out. Why have I got a master caution? Ah. That would be why.
Missile, 2 o'clock. Brake left.
Where the fuck you seen a missile, Jester? Hopefully my frame rate isn't too bad to land on the carrier, although it's not looking real great right now.
Watch it, Stinger, 3 o'clock. Nails, 7 o'clock.
I'm still on Windows 7. I haven't updated to 10 yet. Let's see if we can even find the boat in this. Apparently I just overflew it. Bit close to the shore.
Showing Nails, 4 o'clock.
You know what, I'm just going to dip out here because it's really stuttery, and I'll see if I can hopefully get it to behave itself. Georgia War itself runs really badly quite often, so it could even just be the server, honestly. We'll have a look. So we'll turn this back down to medium. Everything else should be fine. Like, these are the settings I've always run on, and they've been pretty much okay. I love this song. I've been binge listening to this song for like 2 or 3 days now. Priznanie by Mayak. PC 7 years older, so likes Windows 7 a lot. Don't even have an SSD. Oh Jesus, yeah. I'm running DCS off an SSD now, and it actually does help a lot. But yeah, I've got a 6-year-old Windows 7 install which I'm running on. If it wasn't for end of life coming up in January, I wouldn't even upgrade to 10. I'd just stay on 7. But I've got to do it sooner or later, so probably around the end of the year I'll upgrade, like November, December kind of time. It should be interesting. I haven't done a whole lot of night flying in DCS, and it's also been a long time since I've done anything in the Tomcat. So it's probably not going to end well. Especially without a human Rio to like hold my hand and tell me what to do. But I won't get good if I don't practice, so I'll just have to roll with it. I don't like using the night vision unless I have to. Just because it makes it impossible to read the instruments easily. But I do like the way DCS models night vision. DCS does night vision pretty much on the ball. At least for a, like, sort of modern night vision set. Go ahead and turn these on now. I should turn those down to about 5.
Copy that. ICS comm check. Roger that. Closing canopy. Check. Roger that. Roger that, Wilco.
It is so small, I've never seen night vision in real life. You have... So, with most night vision now, it doesn't have eye cups, so you still have some peripheral vision around it, but like the night vision, it's like, imagine holding a toilet roll in front of your eye. That's about as much as the night vision covers. The rest of the peripheral vision is still your normal sight.
Ready to taxi.
I've used current generation 10 years ago, military night vision, and I privately own an old like Gen 0 active IR tank driver set, which is just a hilariously bad piece of shit. I mean, it was cutting edge back in the 60s, but it's terrible now. But yeah, the stuff we used was, it was alright, but it still had its issues. The inability to focus on things close to you is a real problem, which is why you can't use your rifle sights at night. You have to use either a dedicated night vision optic or an IR laser, and then just aim like that, because you can't focus to see through iron sights, and you know, if there's a scope or something, the night vision binocular is going to hit it. So it is challenging. It takes some getting used to. I think Jester's pretty much sorted back there. What have I got left to do? There we go. That's the rad out test. Yeah, exactly. Good for seeing the ground, and that's about it. I'm gonna go ahead and chuck it on here so I can just make sure the deck's clear and see where I'm going. Did Jester say ready to taxi? I'm pretty sure I heard him say ready to taxi. Okay, maybe I will turn that off. Got the light on, so I don't really need it. It's the reason you use flood lighting instead of instrument backlighting. I prefer the instrument backlighting, but with the brightness turned up, it interferes with the night vision, so I have it turned all the way down at the moment. I could just adjust it back and forth, but it's kind of annoying to do.
We've got a friendly 270, 1 mile, and a bandit, bra, 115, 37 miles, 36,000, and a bandit, bra, 085, 48 miles, 31,000. I've got some dirt at 9 o'clock. We've got nails, 1 o'clock. We've got a bandit, bra, 050, 98 miles, scratch that, 79 miles. Okay, let's do this. There's a bandit, 050, 78 miles.
DCS is memory leaking? No, surely not. Alright, we're gonna use the Lazy Man's auto trim.
Neutral, 11 o'clock. Brake right. We've got nails on our
I'm
12.
hoping that wasn't actually a missile for me. Just it gives off that many false alarms, I've kind of just started ignoring him unless the RWR is going off as well. That's about right.
Whoa, I got dirt at 2 o'clock.
.101 for 17. Excuse me? Alright, we're gonna fucking get rid of these. Oh, no we're not. Now I can't see it all.
Let's do this.
Merged. Shit.
Missile, 10 o'clock high. Hot. Brake right. He's on our nose. Spike, 12 o'clock. Look a hit.
Ah, fuck.
We're damaged
Should've known
bad.
that would
Real
happen.
bad. Target, 12 miles. Shit, we've got nails, 9 o'clock.
What the fuck was that flight path?
Target,
Tobacco
3 miles.
hydraulics.
We have a bandit. Fish bed, 6 o'clock. 3 miles.
You're kidding me. It's a
Bogey,
MiG-21 behind
fish
me.
bed, 12 o'clock. 2 miles. Watch it, 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Flash. Shoot him, shoot him. Oh, splash.
Okay, our left engine is... Okay, we're done. We're done. I don't know. I think fighting at night is still a bit beyond my ability. I can't tell what's going on around me. I'll focus on being able to actually fly and fight in the Tomcat in the daytime, and then I'll come back tonight. So in the meantime, I might just go on Growling Sidewinder server for a bit and do some PvP stuff on there. It's so hard to do that when you, like, I rely so much on visual cues when I'm fighting, especially in the Tomcat, because you don't have a full-featured HUD. You've got to go through 3 or 4 different modes to have all the information you need. Like, if you could just... If the landing HUD mode allowed you to actually fight from that, it would be perfect, because that has most of what you need on it, but... I don't know. It's not real well laid out, but then again, it is late 60s technology, so it's not really surprising. Main reason I got on Georgia more is because Growling Sidewinder server it had just restarted and it was fairly empty. Looks like I'm going to have to go blue to balance things out. Hadwell's in a J11 for once, normally he's in a MiG-21. Well guys, we might be flying the Eagle for a little while, which is going to be hilarious because I don't remember any of the controls or how to use any of its systems. Pretty much 0 textures to load until I turn on my NVGs. It's going to load them anyway, that's the thing. As far as I'm aware, DCS is like most games in that it will load the textures regardless whether you can actually properly see them or not due to the lighting condition. Usually if something's not going to load a texture, it's only if it's physically occluded from you. And in a lot of games, particularly flight simulators, that means it's outside of your load zone, so outside of your sort of visibility bubble. Or in a shooter, they tend to, for optimization purposes, they make it if it's just occluded from you, so if there's a wall in the way. Right, blue it is. This is going to be a train wreck. We will fly from Batumi, I think. Actually, no, let's go from Kovaleti. Let's hope we don't have any tech problems either, which I usually do get flying the blue side in this server. Okay.
Request rearming.
Copy.
Left Alt L. Yeah, I think I tried every key combination except that, because I'm a genius.
Rearming complete.
I mean, to be fair, interesting. We're gonna change our skin, because interesting. It's just that one that's bugged, the other one works. There we go. What is that incessant fucking beeping? What is it complaining at me about? Is that the AOA? RWR? No, that's not the RWR, is it? That sounds like the stall warning. This isn't running through a music bot or anything, it's just off a YouTube playlist, so the bot won't be able to tell you what song it is. It is currently on Retro Lad, which is a synthwave mix by DCS, and the song would be, what, 16 minutes in? Song is Agent Murphy, Streets of Rage. Hopefully more people join blue, because, yeah, there we go. I really want to go red. I do not like flying this thing that much. It's a nice plane, it's just not designed for me. And half the time I can't even remember how to fucking release my weapons. Seriously, what is that fucking beeping? Oh my god. What the fuck? Growling Sidewinders, Open Conflict PvP Caucasus, ladies and gentlemen. He's gonna crash. There's gonna be a fresh crater on the runway very shortly. Yeah, that sounds like the AOA. I think the wind's blowing the little, the vane on the nose, and that's why it's tripping. The SU-25 tends to do this on the ground as well. There we go. Just turn the audio warnings off, because fuck them. Yeah, he is, but much more of that and he's gonna crash. Number of times I've seen people try and put on like impromptu air shows over Reds airfields and pull Cobras and just kill themselves. It's ridiculous. Like, if you want to do aerobatics, go on the aerobatic server. It's one thing to come in and show off after you've killed a bunch of people, I do that. But if you're just going to tool around the main airfield, getting in the way and, you know, flying through the landing pattern and risking cratering the runway, then, like, don't. Just don't. Go on the aerobatic server. I really hate the head position in this jet. It's like crammed right up into the HUD, but if you pull it too far back, the HUD falls off the glass. Like, this is about where I'd like the head position to be. And I can move it back that far. I've got plenty of room to the seat, but the HUD just falls off. Unless maybe... You know what? I've got an idea. We'll do this. We'll pull our view down. Ha-ha! Ha-ha-ha-ha! There we go. It still kind of falls off the side, but not too badly, and I can lean in if I need to see it. Right. Let's set this as our default head position. Voila! There we go. Now I don't have to pull my fucking field of view all the way out and deal with fisheye. Guy behind me is probably getting impatient. Is there a way to make the HUD bigger? Not that I'm aware of. I don't think there's a HUD scale function in this. I don't know if there's one in the real aircraft. I don't think so, and I'm quite certain there's not in the FC3 module. Nobody landing, nobody taking off. I do love the thump as the burner comes on. Oh! I forgot it does that. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. I totally forgot how skittish it is on the ground with the crosswind. It's worse than the SU-27. It just doesn't feel right. It really just doesn't feel right to me. Shit, how do I turn my radar on? That's how I turn my radar on. Okay, that puts it into TWS. Have a 120 selected? Yes, I do. So sensitive on the controls as well. It's interesting because it doesn't have, like, it doesn't actually have auto trim like the fly-by-wire aircraft do, but it kind of sort of compensates for adverse yaw and stuff itself. It's this weird in between. It's not quite fly-by-wire, but it's not quite mechanically controlled either. And I keep forgetting that and going to stamp the rudder going into a turn, which I need to stop doing in the F-15. Like, it's a really cool plane, and I like it. I just don't like flying it that much. Maybe if we had a full fidelity module, it'd grow on me more, but the FC3 one, I'm really not a fan of. I can see why people like it, it's just not really for me. I also can't trim it nose down enough to make up for its attempts to climb here, which is interesting. Tend to dislike the non-clickable? Yeah, I've really soured on non-clickable cockpits. Even in IL-2 now, I wish they were clickable. There we go. Bunch of stuff off the nose, but I'm not picking them up. Tracker hotkeys? No, I was using the Control-Shift numpad to actually physically move the head position back and then default it to that position with right alt 0, or right alt keypad 0. I do that with most aircraft. Oh, we got a jammer. Surprise, surprise. You can also use those same keys in the external view, so when you see me or Tawny do like the GoPro view where we're sitting on someone's shoulder looking out the front of their cockpit, that's how we do it. It only works with some of the external cameras, so the first F4 view, not the second one, there's like two F4 views, only the first one works with it. I think a couple of the others sort of work with it. Being a proper RWR system is probably a fairly large change. Here's me used to the SPO10 and the SPO15. Like, this thing is just like, oh my god. Everything is beeping at me. I can see things. Although, I'm not entirely sure how you're supposed to read this. I think the closer it is to the center of the display, the more dangerous it is. It doesn't actually display their true position in space, just their relative bearing and how much of a threat they are. I think that's how it works. I don't know for sure. Definitely not as knowledgeable as POM, or really anyone that plays US stuff when it comes to the American equipment. Closer is more deadly? Yeah, okay. I was right about something Yeah. Oh, we just lost him. Normally you have 3 rings? Yeah. The cockpit model on this seems kind of janky. Like, on a lot of photos I've seen of real F-15s, there's a lot more stuff around the radar display. Like different buttons and so on. Cannot get a stable lock on anything. Oh, that's friendly. Okay, so this is enemy. Keeps disappearing into the hills. Another guy with a jammer on. Teams are still kind of... Like, if I switch to red now, it'd stack it a bit. Oh shit, I got a wingman. Hello. Taking your fucking life in your hands by flying that close to me. Looks like the other guys launched on him too. You can see him. Oh, we just lost him. Whoops! I forgot. You have to use the pickle button in this, not the trigger. And I'm here. American planes, how do they work? R-77. Yeah, not really surprising. Let's have a look at the team balance. It's still kind of close, but we're just going to go red so I can fly something I actually know how to use, somewhat. Let's see, actually, let's go MiG-29 today. It's relatively quiet on the server, so let's go MiG-29. Yeah, I keep doing that. I forget that the F-15 has a separate pickle button, or like fire button for missiles, kind of like the MiG-21. Whereas, like, the MiG-29, the Su-27, you have to hit a switch to actually switch to the gun, and it's just on a common trigger. Oh, there goes the parking area takeoff, which he barely made. I need to actually make a custom loadout for this. ET... I'm going to do half-half on this because the way the dispensers are designed, unfortunately. Okay. So we're rolling with the Damgarten skin. I like this one. I quite like this one. Frame rate's kind of shitty. There we go. Hadwell's back in the MiG-21, pressing on their base at Kutaisi. Look at all these fucking SAMs. Why does he need this many SAMs? This is why the server's so laggy. Look at this. Like, I get why he's done it, but it's just so laggy. And then all the units around here as well. Plus 50 players during peak hours. Missiles going everywhere. That's a lot of calculations for the server to run. Yeah, there we go. It's evened out now. Sam's prevent camping or stop JCR cratering runways. Both, I think. But, I mean, yeah, it usually stops that from happening, but A, half the reason the runway's cratered is because of people on this team doing dumb shit. And B, it's just inefficient. Like, people need to learn to actually defend their airfield instead of relying on a shitload of SAM sites to do it for them. When you know that your server's regularly going to have upwards of 50 people all spamming like 10 missiles per engagement, you just don't want to have that many ground units. It's not going to end well. Got 1 kilometer's guns with 30 in War Thunder once. Guys flying in straight line, so I raised my nose roughly aimed in front of him and opened up. Jesus. That's why you don't fly in a straight line. Okay, I should probably start my other engine instead of talking. I do apologise, I'm not really on form today, but I didn't want to skip another day of streaming, so I'm trying not to overdo things, because I don't want to overstrain myself and end up unable to move my head for the tournaments coming up. Unfortunately, because great things always come in bundles, as well as the issue that I had with that, I've now got a tradie coming on Friday, who's probably going to be here all day, so I might not stream Friday. I've got to go out and get a bunch of personal admin stuff done tomorrow. I've got a bunch of shit to do over the weekend, and then middle of next week I've got bunch of appointments and stuff coming up as well, so might not have much of a schedule for what that's worth on this channel for a while.
No sound, but enjoy the flying.
Thanks, dude. Thank you very much. I know you have no sound, but thanks. Okay, let's get this thing moving. So yeah, for anyone that missed it before, I didn't stream yesterday owing to a fun and interesting thing. I had, like... So every now and then my left shoulder decides it wants to just twitch of its own accord, and it's never bothered me because it's only ever happened like once every blue moon. It's not a big deal. And yesterday it was just... Or not yesterday, sorry. Day before yesterday it was just going off non-stop. No, yesterday morning. I have no concept of time, I haven't been sleeping much. I think it was the lack of sleep combined with a couple other things, but by the time it was done, and I regained control of that side of my body, my neck was so sore I couldn't move my head, so still pretty sore today. Don't know what caused it, I have my suspicions, should probably get it checked out, since, you know, it's just one of those things. I figured it wasn't going to be a problem, so I just put it off and decided, oh, whatever. Don't need to know what's causing it because it's not a problem, and now it is a problem, so... We can add that to the fun grab bag of shit I've got wrong with me. Whoever wired up my brain must have been an apprentice that was fired from Lucas Electrics for incompetence. Probably actually look before I cross this. It's technically not an active runway, but people use it as one. Yeah, it's... I thought it would clear up, like, the soreness I thought would clear up after a good night's sleep, but it hasn't. It hasn't actually made much impact on it at all. The only thing that does help is taking a hot shower, but my hot water ran out halfway through my shower earlier, so I had to just go with what I had. It feels like it's getting a bit better now, but I'm just hoping it doesn't flare up again. It's only on that side. I don't know why it's only on that side. But I'm glad it's not both, at least. Bouncy, bouncy. Spend a few months doing physio because wearing a VR headset. Yeah. Yeah, I could imagine that would put a bit of strain on you. That's a big aerial. I should probably not fly into that. $266-140. So yeah. Between that and just I'm not real mentally present today, I can't guarantee this is going to be a super shit-hot, high-speed, low-drag stream. But it'll be something at least. It's 5 for 120. God, I hate having to try and trim this thing out. I might also center our head position and then we'll just move it up slightly so I can see a little better. There we go. Don't like having my head buried so far down in the cockpit. Let's get down in these valleys. Yeah, I end up doing that a lot as well. Like if I'm doing something else, I'll just have a stream open in the background. And then if I hear things get particularly sporty, I quickly tab back in. What's your opinion on the Spitfire and IL-2? I haven't had much chance to fly it because only a few missions have it. I haven't got the Mark 9, although I'd like to get it. The Mark 5 is largely outclassed on a lot of the sort of mid-war maps, but if you come across very stupid Germans, it will hold its own. It's relatively easy to fly, good visibility, good cockpit layout, decent armament. It's not a bad plane. Yeah, like, the non-clicky thing is the big problem I have with IL-2 as well. 285 for 100 and 268 for 70 or 60. We'll get there in the end. Let's go active and just see if we can pick up anything to the front. No. Nothing yet. $79 for 50. $7 for 30, there we go. Drop lock. Hopefully one of them will track on him, but I doubt it. I think he's got some top cover there as well. $269 for 9. I was having a lot of trouble finding him. 120C at point blank range. Oh well. Let's go again. I get the feeling it's going to be one of those days, to be honest with you guys. Definitely going to be one of those days. There goes the parking area takeoff. You know you're on Growling Sidewinder server when What's taxi now? We're already dealing with a pretty strong crosswind, a little asymmetric thrust can't hurt. Also, I can report that City Skylines still does not load, even on the SSD, so I think what I'm going to have to do is prune all my mods, because probably some of them are out of date, and also seriously cut back the amount of custom content I'm trying to load. The problem is I can't remember what I used in my city, so I might need to build a new one, which is alright. The problem is there's just so much stuff available for it, and especially like once you start building quite large cities, you know, you've got so much that you want to do. It's nice to have the extra options, but at this point it's stopping the game from loading, so I'm gonna have to pare it down a little. And then once I do get that working again, I might start streaming it, because I really, really enjoyed that game while it was working. Also been playing a little bit of Rocket League, which I'm absolutely hopeless at, but it's good fun. I might even do a bit of that later on in this stream, like once I get a bit too sore to keep flying, which I'm starting to get towards, to be honest. Let's take off from here. I'm just very glad that I'm right-handed, so it's my throttle arm that's the issue, not my stick side. Or I'd be in real trouble. That wasn't meant to be double entendre, like, literally. If it was my right shoulder, I probably wouldn't be able to fly at all. Put my angry triangle to get bound up. Nice. Let's fight. Yeah, maybe later. So, I'm having some issues, and basically the left side of my neck, I pulled a muscle or something. And I'm trying to kind of baby it so that I can still, you know, use my track hire when the tournament comes around. We'll see how we go. If it's not too sore, like in half an hour or something, we'll fight. It's nice and all, but I'm drunk. I wish I was. I haven't done my booze run yet. That's happening tomorrow. There was a guy out here somewhere. friendly. We're gonna pop off shortly in the mood to do some weaseling. Yeah, no worries. It's probably that same guy that I was just picking up. Yes, that's him there. Yeah, that's friendly. $259 for 9, shit. I pulled the wrong switch. I pulled the wrong switch. I probably wouldn't have been saved by countermeasures there anyway, but oh my god. Oh, it was Hadwell in a Harrier. And I didn't even get him. Didn't I say it was going to be one of those days? Oh no, I did get him. I think. Did I? Didn't give me credit there. No. I think he maneuver killed himself. Christ, I almost feel like I'd be doing better if I was in the MiG-21 at this point. Do another flight, and if this one goes about the same way that went, then I might do a little bit of Mirage, just a little bit, not too much, don't want to overdo it. And then I might do some Rocket League or something for a bit. It's probably going to be a fairly short stream tonight. Interesting. One of them snuck right through to our base by the looks of it. Oh yes. Oh yes he did. Also you can see the chart from all the way over here. That's pretty impressive. That is really impressive how far away you can see that from. Looks like the Sam's got him though. Just get moving now. Oh shit, my rudder pedal just fucking popped out. That's not what I need right now. Hang on. There we go. That nearly ended in tears. And I don't think the MiG-29 can get back out of snow. I know it can get off grass, but I don't think it can get off snow. Let's take off from here again. I think this is friendly. Yeah. That's smoke. Oh, Jesus. This thing may as well burn coal, how filthy it is. What did you say that was? What distance? Okay, that's friendly off my nose. There we go. Lost him. He's right on top of the friendly. Let's double check we got the right guy locked. Okay, that's a max range shot for the 77. Give him an ET as well. Splash. Credit to me. Oh shit, there's something else. Further out. Just gonna hold course for a minute longer. See if I can get an ET out on him. Shit, I saw the missile at the last second there. Let him get too close. See, this is what I used to do, and I don't think it's working. When I get launched on, I need to just turn cold and run. That's the only thing that seems to work. And I don't know if my missiles are tracking. Probably not, I'd imagine. Well, there's a dead R-77. Oh, here we go. This thing is hauling ass. 1300 knots. Looks like it's tracking. I think he's going to run it out of energy. Yep, there it goes. Missile views are still bugged out. They still continue on for miles after the missile hits the ground, or should hit the ground, which is interesting. Right. Let's jump off and do a bit of dogfighting, I guess. Let's do this for a little while, don't want to overdo it.
%100% not gonna match it. Look at, you're just fucking coming right around on me. That's crazy. See that? If you could bait somebody into that turn, you've got him. You've got him. I'm gonna make you overshoot right here just because the SC-27 is a monster.
Pixie's in here, this should be interesting. So, Tawny tells me Pixie's a really good
Ross, what's up, man?
Hey, but the only time I've seen him
Russ Mum in the house
has been on Just Dogfight, and he's either been waiting for me to get distracted and then dived on me, or he comes into the 1 vs 1 area while other people are in it with missiles. So it'll be interesting to see what he can actually do, because I have yet to see what he can actually do, other than annoy the shit out of me.
Oh my god, look at that! Holy shit! That's fucking nuts, man.
It's a turd, boy.
It is a turd. Except for down the deck. Down the deck, you don't fuck with it.
He's so close. You got the day off or something, Tony?
Yeah.
Nice. close.
Look at this fucking F-14 just swing right around. Oh!
Ouch.
God, that was not
Nicely done.
good fight. That was really good.
Thank you, sir. I don't know who's next.
Rock.
SWAT teams over red. There you go, blue. Spawning in.
Come here.
Alright, you wanna jump in?
DCS crashed. First one.
Crashed? Oh, fuck.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm gonna go against Russ, if that's cool, while you start back up.
Roger. Alright, go again, Dixie. Hit
Spawning
me
in.
fly.
Alright, let's go.
Let's do this. God, I wish these pedals had a really, like,
Oh,
actually
fuck.
positive
I
center
completely
detail.
lost you.
I have to kind of seesaw them back and forth to get where it is.
There you are. Fuck. Oof.
Oops.
That's funny. Okay, ready?
Spawning in. It was not an intentional ram, I just didn't leave myself as much distance as I needed.
Again, I fucking lost you immediately.
And hidden fly.
Ah!
Welcome to me, day before yesterday. Tawny thought it was some clever new strat I was using. Actually, I just couldn't
And,
see where the fuck he went.
The fucking RWR isn't telling me your direction either.
Yeah, the RWR in this is a piece of shit that needs fixing. It updates like once every minute.
Just G-locked. Fix it. And respawn. Hidden fly. Yeah, it's got a massive lag spike.
Yeah, I just totally lost where Dylan went.
I'm flying heading 210. And turning right to north.
I thought I saw you, but it turns out that was just a ghost. And it
My
disappeared
DCS
again.
just crashed as
Yeah.
well.
Oh.
Hang on, just boot it back up. Yeah, my game froze up pretty bad, and then
I think what it is, I think it's because of the distance between the two slots, so if someone spawns in the other slot, it fucks it up. Maybe, I don't know.
I will
yeah, I'll
be
try and
right
do-
back. I'm gonna grab another.
Just wait for the server to come back up. Oh, fuck.
Alright, I'm back.
There we go. It's back up.
Probably another half an hour to go, boys, and I'll have to jump off and start getting dinner ready. Server's up.
Word.
Alright. Jump in the slot, Rossmom, and when you're rendered in, I'll...
Yep. Ready to go.
Oh, that SSD loading time, bro.
Magical.
Dude, it's pretty dope. SSDs are the shit.
I am hitting unpause.
Just about lost him there.
Oof. It's the fucking Rossmann move right there.
Yeah, as soon as he gets above you, waste of time trying to fight him up higher. Just get on him.
He's trying to get me to overshoot here, and then he's going to try and get into his corner speed. Like so. Just getting me to burn my speed now. So I can get down to 350, which is his happy place.
I watch your stream. Fucking happy place. Oh my god.
That's a bit close. Oh, that was so close to him. Just a little bit off. Just missed his wingtip, but the lead was perfect.
fight is obnoxious.
Try and get him to roll the other way so he crosses my guns. Like so.
Oh, there it is.
Nice, bro. How many bullets do you have left?
63 per gun.
Yeah, I
Nice.
think I've got a new tactic. Just make you run out of bullets.
My new tactic is to try and bait you into turning across my nose.
Yeah, I can see that.
Spawning in.
Yeah, I'm in. Yo, Turney, thanks for putting the server lunch. It's nice to find fellow
Enthusiast.
well, competitors that are willing to, you know, practice.
Anyway, you get better, man. Anyway, you get better.
Be surprised how many people in this tournament are very, you know, skittish when it comes to actually practicing with other people that are competing. It's like, I give away my secrets. There's really no secrets. I mean, it's really no secrets when it comes to this shit. Just fucking turn inside.
Yep.
Can he get
It's
his
pretty
nose
much
up? No, he can't. He's
see
going to
what
try
they do,
and go around.
react to it.
We're going to go into the classic Mirage Falling Leaf here. I just want to stay enough above him that he can't pull his nose. That's as high as his nose will go. He's holding it on a stall, same as me. If I can just hold her a little longer, he'll go under me.
The one thing I would really wish would stop happening is the crickets in my fucking basement living.
Oh, okay. Well,
That'd be
he's
fucking great. They
cut in
would all
there.
just die.
It's a little risky, a little risky. Shit! Very risky. Fuck, he hit me. Don't know where. She seems okay. Oh, radar's gone. It's the problem when you've got another Mirage you're fighting against, it's as hard to get rid of him off your tail as it is for other people to get rid of you. All I can try and do is force him to get too low and slow. I don't know how comfortable he is in the... Oh shit, here we go. He just pulled my move on me right there. Apparently he didn't have a shot, but it was a perfect setup for one. Nice.
Nice.
It is just so hard to get rid of a Mirage off your tail.
Nah, you can't do it. It's stupid. All I had to do is hold the stick full back, call it a day.
You ready? Fly.
But this motherfucker over here, Torny,
Alright, slot 2 Pixie.
I don't know how he does it.
Spawn in. This will be interesting. I want to see what he can do in this thing. Oh, he's in a Hornet now. Okay. And he's gone on to me. It's going to continue up and over. I don't want to lose too much speed, so we're just going to gently nudge her around. We'll stay above him. I don't want to lose too much speed, he says, as he loses all his speed. fuck? Holy shit, he just cranked that thing around so fast. Okay, here we go, here we go. Oof, not quite. Close, but no cigar. But now we got a good setup. He starts climbing, which is interesting. This is the same tactic he uses on Just Dogfight. He climbs. It's not going to help him here. His trailing fuel looks like he's missing a stab, maybe? Missing something on the left side. Don't know what else is damaged.
Trees there.
I think what he's trying to do is build some separation so he can get his nose around on me again, but he just isn't going to be able to do it. He's doing the AI thing, the vertical loops. It's giving me the setup I need for another shot like the one that just knocked his stab off. So the speed build. He's actually pulling away a little. It's alright. We'll catch him up near the top here. Really hard to see the Hornet against the sky like that.
Nice, man. I had not much control though.
You are so fucking slippery in that thing. Holy shit. 6 bullets.
That's from having Ross Mum on my ass for a solid month, just killing.
Got it, man. I'm ready.
Ah, you're ready?
Yeah, go. Holy shit.
How many rounds do you have left? You've mounted that, mate.
There he goes.
I had 6 rounds each gun. Yeah.
Spawning back in slot 2. See, this is the problem with the way Pixie plays on Just Dogfight, because he tends to engage people that are already in a fight. He doesn't figure out how to deal with a Mirage individually like this, because it's very different when it's distracted versus when it's, you know, when you're the only thing for it to focus on. He should be going high in the merge, or at least staying level with me. He cannot get below me. As soon as he gets below me, he throws away the initiative. My snap shooting's off today, unfortunately. But that should be giving him the message that what he is doing now is a really bad idea. And he needs to stop doing it. He's going to try and force me to overshoot down here, probably. Because he most likely hasn't realized that that doesn't work against a Mirage. I don't think he's quite at his corner speed yet. And because, unlike Tawny, he doesn't know how I fight, and he doesn't know that I'm pulling for a shot right now, he's just going to fly straight in the turn, and let me do that. If you want some advice for avoiding that, don't hold a stable turn. Just jink and roll, because if you pull a turn like that, it gives me a perfect line to set up the shot with this. And you generally want to stay above me through the merge. If you get under me, it basically gives all the initiative to the Mirage. Spawning back in. Last thing you ever want to see is a Mirage above you. Okay, he's gonna go vertical, and oh shit, he's not. Oh, buddy. Oh no. If I was him, I would have gone vertical out of that, because I don't have the energy to follow it now. Stall it, kick the nose over. He can't pull his. He's gonna cross right in front of my guns. I didn't get the chance there, but that's alright. I just couldn't quite pull her around quick enough. He's not going to be able to get the nose on me here. Looks like he's actually near a stall. Let's pull in behind him. Going vertical against a Mirage is probably one of the most dangerous things you can do to yourself in a Hornet. He did just about force me to overshoot that because I got greedy. But you can see how well this thing can bleed its energy when it needs to slow down. And then just take his wing off as he crosses. Respawning slot 2. Ah, here we go. Triangle on triangle violence. Now this will be really interesting, because most of the time when I fought him, he's been in the Mirage. And also the only time I got an actual 1v1 against him on Just Dogfight, he was in the Mirage. Okay, he got the nose up for a shot there. This is going to turn into a Mirage stall fight. I can already tell. Roll it out. Jink back. He hit something. But we still got control.
We hit each other.
I know, I'm fucked up right now. I don't know what you
He's
hit.
gonna cross my nose again.
I think we crashed into each other.
He's under me because he hasn't got good control of his speed. I couldn't get the nose up, but either way, I'm in a good position
whatever you
here.
hit, I don't have a gun anymore.
Oh. I'm losing some control here.
Aircraft's controllable, still got my radar. Pretty good. He just tagged the right side of the fuselage there, it looks like.
That was a good fight.
Flight controls are good. That's the main concern.
Yeah,
Quite
I was
often,
gonna get those snapshots, man.
a little damage in the Mirage can mess with you. It'll give you a really bad roll tendency to one side, makes it very difficult to fly, but in this case, she's fine. And we lost him. You guys just screwed me out of a shot.
Ooh, sorry
You
about
won't
that.
get another one.
Yeah, you're in a Mirage.
You
can play.
always do. I'll turn fucking wake turbines.
Don't you fucking dare.
What are you gonna do if they got wake turbines on in the fight for honor? You're fucked, mate.
No, I doubt many of the guys in that are going to do what you do. Very much doubt it. Okay, he's going to go under me. We'll let him. Just got to make sure I don't hit the ground here. What side of him? Where did he go? Saw something over there. Is that him? No. Fucking Mark 1 eyeballs are failing me today. Jesus. There he is. Yes. Oh, that's not an overshoot. Fuck, that was a nice recovery by him. Fucking hell. Oh, I got all kinds of flight control problems here. Nice.
That was a really nice reversal.
Spawn back in. I thought I had the overshoot there, but it just didn't happen. Fucking mirages, mate.
I just got an overshoot. Doesn't happen very often against a mirage.
Okay, he's gonna go over. Now he's gonna go under. Be my guest. Still flyable. Although it looks like he's having roll issues. A lot of the time, flight control damage will manifest as a really borderline uncontrollable roll tendency to one side. You don't often get pitch problems in the Mirage after damage, but roll is a nightmare.
Dude.
Drag my way.
Awesome. That's pretty fun.
Hidden.
Respawn.
I'm in.
And what's happening here is the reason why I prefer to practice, you know, actually 1 versus 1, or the, you know, even me versus a bunch of people. You want to set yourself up in the worst possible kind of position, and if you can get good at that, then this becomes pretty much second nature. Whereas Pixie would probably feel more at home in a 2 versus 2 scenario. realize he had his nose on me for far too long there. That could have been very dangerous. Okay, he's above me. He's cranking around for another shot. We're gonna roll her out and jink right. Looks like he's on my tail, so we're gonna chop the throttle, force him past. Very typical Mirage moment. Ah, yes, yes! Yes! Oh, not quite. I just hesitated that touch too long. I would have had him there. That would have been beautiful. We're gonna get him here, maybe. Okay, he's under me again. Okay, let's go. We got plenty of time to line this up. We'll have a bit more energy coming down. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Rudder it in. He's gonna go under again. Rudder it in. Rudder it in. Rudder it in. Here we go. Here we go.
I can.
He's gonna have to pull out of this. He's gonna hit the ground
Bro,
first.
that SU-27, fucking hell.
There we go.
I don't have
He's
an answer
abandoned
for
it.
It's a tough bird, man.
Well,
He's
in the right hands.
totally out of
normally people
speed.
are retarded. I just can't aim with it as well. I don't know how the fucking gun... I don't even know how to radar lock someone.
Oh, I wasn't responding.
You just use a gun funnel.
Well, not the gun funnel, but the EO sight, the electric optical one.
Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, you just basically you spawn in nav mode, right? So you
He's going
basically
down.
just
Interesting move.
hit the vertical scan, close air combat vertical scan. It turns on the infrared seeker, like the infrared radar, and it uses that to target. So you're not gonna get a
Okay, so he's probably gonna try and drag the nose up again for a head-on.
a
But
radar
he's not gonna
warning
be able to get it.
on that because I'm not using radar. Something else.
Deliberately shed a lot of speed there. Okay, now he's gonna get a shot. So we're just gonna roll out, force him under us. I set myself up there. Stay above him. Oh shit! That was fucking close. I mistimed that. Stay above, rubber it in. He's gonna go up. So now I'm in the situation he was in before. It's not a good place to be. Oh, he's gonna go under. There we go, now we got the initiative back. Mistimed that a little, but not a big deal. Here comes the chance. Oh, not quite. Where's he going? Left. Rudder it in. Just watch my airspeed. I am very close to the ground, and I don't want to let him turn in on me while I'm stalling. Here we go, here we go. It's a solid hit. A lot of ammo, but solid hit. And he's gone in. I fucking love this plane, man. It's so good.
Yeah, I have no idea where you are.
Yeah, you went up into outer space. I didn't follow you.
I don't blame you.
I was just trying to ride that knife edge right on the edge of G-Lock, and it didn't work. So first order of business is get the nose down for speed, figure out where the fuck he's gone after that. Oh, he's got me locked. He's probably going to come back up for a shot.
You want to reset this one, or
Yeah, I'm at red smoke, man.
same?
The altitude, I'm at 4.
There he is.
7. Oh, there you are.
Way!
Rid of
Massive
it.
overshoot.
Opposite turn.
Come here. Come here, my son.
On your 6.
Oh, you're gonna try that on me, are you? You're gonna try that on me. It ain't gonna work. I've deprived him of a wing and a tail. Yeah, he's jumped. There's no saving that.
Nice, man.
He understands the
Yeah,
basics
dude.
If
of
that
how
happens
to
in
kill
the
people in a
actual
Mirage.
tournament, that's gonna
He's
be
pulling the
fucking
right
bad.
moves, he's just
If we lose
mistiming
fight,
them.
lose.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Oh, he's not in his Mirage no more.
Alright, hidden fly.
Interesting, he thinks he's got a better chance in the Hornet than he does in the M2K. I would say the opposite, to be quite fair. Okay, his nose is on me. We're gonna
So I
jink.
reckon you're better in the flanker and the F15 than the Mirage, man.
Yeah, but the thing is, I
do
can't
not
beat a
see where
Mirage
he
in
went.
You just gotta do what I do, man. You gotta get him to get spat out the back of your corner.
Fuck! There he is. Nice. Lost sight of you.
I don't have the patience for that. Let's put my fucking nose on him and kill him.
Swing.
All the World War II
Lose
sims
sight.
that I've played,
Lose the
that's
fight.
been my shtick, is just being overly aggressive when I'm being aggressive, and then, you know, flying a 190 or something. Like when
Let's
you're on my tail,
not
that's
black
exactly
out
where
this
I want you
time.
to be, you know?
Please, DCS.
Nice.
Ah, there
You
we
can tell
go.
what way you're facing.
There we go. There we go.
Those are the bread and butter shots, dog. Let's go.
He's got his nose on
The
me.
laser beam.
Fucking
Yeah, I mean, it's nice when you have like a...
Hornet and his fucking
gun
shotgun
sight.
accuracy.
That stays where it needs
There
to.
he is.
Right, exactly.
The F15.
That's what I do. I put that where you're gonna fly and hold the
He's got
trigger.
his nose on me. So we're just gonna jink for all we are worth. Kicking the rudder around to make sure that my nose is not going where he thinks it's going. Pull the brakes. Kick the nose over. Oh my god, that just missed him. Give him a
So you
squirt.
gotta go
That'll
well.
discourage him from doing that again. That was off.
Oh, I saved it.
Good lead, bad line.
Nice.
See, he keeps getting under me and doing this shit. If you're
Turn
above
left
me,
to re-engage.
that's not a bad idea. If you're under me, don't do this. It'll get you killed.
Coming down to the deck.
There goes the swing. Yeah. I don't know, if I end up
Right.
having to play off against 20 and the guys, I'm in trouble. But
Come
I
right
reckon
for the remerge. Keep
I might
going
actually
right,
have a
and we're
decent
merged.
chance in
But-
this
oh,
tournament.
never mind, I'm dead.
just because so many people are not used
I
to
blacked out
fighting
too.
this thing. And they're so reliant on
If you
missiles.
let off the
or
back pressure on the
teammates,
stick
or
when you're in
both.
Cobra mode, you're dead.
Like,
100%.
Pixie's problem is
Right.
that he is more of a 2 versus 2 kind of player. Whereas I am very much a 1 versus 1 kind of guy. Okay, we'll just stay out of the line of his nose there. Rudder it in. Brakes. Come back on the power. Kick her around. And he will not be able to pull his nose up for a shot here. He's missing some bits. They look fairly important. See, I was doing absolute dog shit on Growling Sidewinder server, and now I'm back on form. Fucking tearing it up in here. Oh. Cheeky. I was just about to gun him.
Oh, fuck off.
I think he might be muted in Discord, I'm not sure. So I feel like if I start trying to
Some
give him
days
tips,
you'd
it's
be
gonna
dead.
go to waste.
Some days you're alive.
I'm also not sure if he's aware how much I
eat the
kind of
bear,
bitched him out on stream.
sometimes the bear eat.
I'll learn it. But I just feel like it kind of proves what I've been saying every time I fight this guy in Just Dogfight and I get pissed off because he's relying on his teammates or whatever. This is what happens when you play like that. When it comes down to a 1 vs 1, you just can't bring the fight to the table. Where'd he go? There he is. Okay, he's above me, he's gonna get his nose on, and I'm very, very slow, so we're just gonna...
Oh, did you really?
Give her a bit of the old classic stick wank.
I'll let you
I don't want him to get behind me if I can avoid it.
Ready.
Which I can't really avoid it, but we'll force him to overshoot here. And it looks
So
like
look
the,
for this tournament, so I think
the
it's gonna be
spawn
fun.
lag might
do more of
work
these.
in our favour there.
Yeah, hopefully.
Now I can't figure out where the fuck he's gone.
So I was taking a look
There
at
he
some of the
is.
names in there. There's some pretty good fuckers.
Yeah, I don't know anyone, man. I have no idea who anyone is.
As long as I don't end up against Savior, I'm happy.
Who's
Or
that?
you fuckers.
Ah.
Savior is basically Mirage God.
Yeah, but I think you can get complacent in the Mirage if you haven't fought against someone who knows kind of how to combat it.
Yeah, quite possible.
Because
Fuck.
you don't know
Break this. This is not
the
a
turn
good
rate
setup
of the
for me.
Mirage compared to all the other jets. You can get in a bit of strife and get out.
Do not stall fight me, boy. Do not fucking stall fight me, boy. Oh, fuck, he did. He hit something. Wow, nice. Oh, okay. I think that's a draw. Fucking both went into the ground. Yeah, fucking Savior is really, really good in the Mirage. I cannot beat him in it. Or at least not last time I came across him, which admittedly was a couple months ago. Fix my music in a minute. He keeps going low or horizontal. He needs to go up. You cannot let a Mirage get above you in the merge. It's just suicide.
Fucking sneaky bastard.
See, he's going to come in for a head-on, but he's going to struggle to get his nose up. He might just do it. Ooh, he did. Didn't get a hit, though. And now all I have to do is pull the brakes, crank the nose around, and let gravity work its magic on the Hornet. He might get his nose on. Yeah, barely. Ah, he hit me. Okay. Brakes. Gotta stay above him now. Something's broken. Something
I almost
important.
fucking killed myself right there. I don't know if you noticed that.
Nope. Too busy trying not to hit the ground.
Punching over the top there, I fucking
Can't
gave
get
it a
his nose
smidge
up.
of stick forward.
Okay, maybe he can.
Not recommended.
There he is.
Why the fuck is my air brake up?
He actually does have a better chance in the Hornet. He's much better at countering my bullshit, but... still making the mistake of getting under me. If you stay above me, you've got a good chance of killing me on the remerge. If you get below me, it pretty much lets me do whatever the fuck I want. Spawn back in. Just gonna quickly hit play on this. Just had enough time to do that before the merge. Oh, he's gone under me. Intriguing.
Oh! Whoa.
No.
Wasn't paying attention to where your nose was.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I'm G-Locked pointing at the ground again. Okay, he's behind me. But, oh, shit, okay, that's not good. But we can use this to our advantage and just shed all that
Oh,
speed.
nice. Yeah, that was... Wow, my pilot is mashed potatoes.
Where the fuck
Alright, that's
did
probably
he
the last one,
go?
boys. I'm gonna have to get dinner ready.
Vertical, maybe?
Have you got this mission, Russell? You do, don't you? You can keep posting
Yes,
it, boys,
I
mate.
believe I do.
Alright, hit and fly. Last one for me.
Cool beans.
I'm
Let's
only
do it.
gonna do 1 or 2 fights so I don't hurt my neck, he says. There he is. Oh shit, he's right behind me. That was a hit. I still have wings. We're good. We're Gucci. We're not Gucci. I do not have an afterburner anymore. Or an engine in general. Engine's gone. Might have time for one more respawn for us. Try and sneak one more in. See, if you can get me to black myself out after the merge, you got a pretty good chance. Just because once I lose sight of someone, it's very difficult for me to pick them back up.
Do my best to keep this one nice and long for you.
I think the main reason I'm having an easier time today, other than the fact that Pixie doesn't know how to fight against me, is that my head tracking is not as much of an issue. I'm actually able to keep my eyes on people, whereas the last few days I've really struggled to do it. Okay, he's probably going to try and get the head on here. We don't want that. We also don't really want to let him above us. Rubber it in.
Oh my god!
What happened? Oh, did you crash?
I did something
You ripped the
stupid.
wings off?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. They were gone.
Alright, watch Ross Mum.
Let's drag, bro.
Pixie.
My fight to lose now.
Don't look like it hurt.
Did I hit one of those?
I saw it on my screen, but who knows
Yeah.
what that thing. Who can know?
Don't be doing that, buddy.
That's rough.
Alright, boys. Gonna close the server down. Ross Mum, if you want to host it for the boys.
Yeah,
and
sure.
If they're keen to keep fighting, jump in.
Yeah,
Ross
man.
Mum's.
Got nothing to do. Got no work tomorrow. 6 in the morning. I've lost all control of my life.
Stay in here for voice.
Crickets are fucking driving me crazy over here.
Alright, the server name is Ross's Shitpost Emporium, and the password is hon hon hon, no spaces.
That's incredible.
I have the mission running on a server still, minus the MiG-19, not near the computer, so can't check. Alright, I'll just run this one for now. Actually, I don't know if I have the MiG-19 version either. Who cares? I'm going to be flying my Mirage for the tournament, so... Server's up. Ross's Shitpost Emporium, password hon hon hon.
HORN?
H-O-N, 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 as in a French guy laughing.
Yeah, that went way over my... Just a dumb American. Slot 1!
Hey Tony, thanks for the
Taking
recommend.
an SC-27.
27, ooh, well then. Alright, say when?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
My fucking speed brake switch thumb is very sore now.
It's fucking weird, dude. Oh no, it's not. You're in a flying air.
We're not gonna go up, we'll just go under it. Now he flies with the fly-by-wire off, so he can whip the nose up in that thing like nobody's business. So I gotta be real careful about that. Oh, here it comes. He's gonna pull my own maneuver against me by the looks of it, or he's gonna try to. I don't know if he's got the speed. I'm right on a stall. I'd say he probably is too. Oh, yep. I see you trying to use my own tricks against me. Just gonna roll out. Get over him. Oh, right across his nose. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, I know minimum speed. I know.
Nice! Pilot kill.
That's a good fight, dude.
Back in.
I missed recycling again. God damn it. I hear the truck out there. It's retarded. I'm an idiot. Okay.
This is a heads up for those who aren't aware. He is doing this drunk. I'm totally sober. And he's still beating me. Watch that blackout. I really don't want to lose sight of him. Oof, close, but not quite. Not quite what I needed. You can see with him in the Sukhoi, it's almost like fighting another Mirage. He can control that thing at low speed so well with the fly-by-wire off. Kind of discombobulating after coming from just dogfight, where the average Su-27 pulls his G-limiter and rips his wings at Mark 1, or just doesn't turn. I'm not used to seeing an Su-27 thrown about this well. He's going to try and force an overshoot here. There's the brake. He's missing some bits. We'll just stall the nose onto him. Oh, no control authority.
Oof, that's rough. That's rough.
He's still flying it. Not for long.
Oh, if I only had an engine.
I'm surprised you didn't go down sooner.
Rip.
What am I doing? Wrong button. There we go. Spawn back in. By the way, for those of you who haven't been here for a while, I do have a triangle emote now. For when I'm flying the Mirage. So you can, if you're a sub, you can use that wherever you like. Anytime you see someone wrecking shit in a Mirage 2000, you can spam angry triangles. Oh, come on, come on. Not today, buddy. I am not overshooting you today. Got a hit.
Yeah. Nice kill. Ready.
Spawning in. I was just saying to stream, you throw that thing around like it's a Mirage. It's more like fighting another one of these than a flanker.
It's, you know, I've been experimenting a little bit with how I use the Cobra mode, and the majority of the fights tonight, I've been using it on pretty much as soon as I spawn.
Yeah, I can tell.
But what I've done is I've added a curve. So, like, before, like the other night, I was using it, and it was 1-to-1. No curve on the joystick. So it was very tough flip-flopping back and forth.
Yes. Yeah, like, half the time I pull the fly-by-wire on that, I end up either ripping my wings or in a inverted stall that it can't recover from. So the only time I pull the fly-by-wire
I mean,
is
if you let any back pressure off the stick, you're fucked.
Staying above me. It's a very low speed fight, 119 knots. It's probably doing about the same. Looks like he's going to try and get his nose on me here. I want to stay up above him. He's not going to get it. He might here. Oh. Oh. No. Just gotta stay. Fuck.
Where the Mirage shines here,
That was very fucking close.
you've got rudder authority in those high 08 stuff. It will not roll, and it will not rudder over
Here we go, here we
when
go.
I'm trying to really pull it back.
Just couldn't get the nose up. Jesus! That was fucking sneaky. Come on, come on, come on, get your nose up, girl. He's still flying. He is still very, very dangerous. That's my speed. 170, I'm good. I want to get below about 150 near the ground. He's gonna go in. Maybe? Oh, he just saved that.
Ooh, man. Yeah, it's the fucking engine right there.
Yeah, she don't look too healthy. Fucking wicked flying, man. Holy shit. Most difficult opponent so
Ready to
far,
go?
overall, in anything.
I appreciate the compliments. Just the, beating the Mirage in the 27 is something I just have not figured out yet.
Getting fucking close, dude. Really close. fucking... Oh, it was on him.
Oof, pilot kill, nice. I got stuck in that fisheye lens bullshit.
I usually won't touch my zoom when I'm in a close combat fight. Spawning it.
Yeah, old habit.
Yeah, pretty much the only time I alter it at all is if I'm right behind someone and need the extra vision for a long distance shot. We're not gonna go up. Don't want to stall out, we'll just let him go over. He's going to be able to raise the nose from that distance, so we're going to roll it out, jink back in, pull the brakes, get the nose up. See, the problem is with his fly-by-wire pulled, he can basically simulate the same thing I'm doing to get my nose up like that. The mechanics aren't quite the same, but the effect is. Now he's going to drop his nose on me. So we'll roll out, just off his bore sight, kick it back in. There are chances here for me to get a shot, but I don't want to take them because it involves me crossing his nose. And at this range, that's suicide, especially against a flanker. It has a very powerful gun, very accurate gun, and the gun pipper on that is as stable as a rock. Don't like the gun funnel, but I do like the gun pipper. Oh, he's gone around. Okay, interesting. He figured that wasn't working for him, so he went to build distance. Tagged his wingtip there.
Oh yeah, hydraulics gone. Right.
Spawning it.
I'm in.
So who have they got you up against for your first fight?
I forget what his name is. Ryan something or other.
Got me against some guy I've literally never heard of. I recognise a couple faces from Just Dogfight and a couple from Facebook, but that's it. I'm just glad they didn't put me up against one of you guys in the first round, or I'd be in deep shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be some great entertainment for the stream, but fuck, it'd be difficult. See, he's got his breakout a lot of the time.
Oh, nice.
And slice it. Back in.
Trying to experiment with getting inside your shit off the.
Almost through burner.
Not really working out the way I want it.
Yeah, the guy I got, I can't remember his name. It's some jumble of letters. Don't know what he's going to be flying. Probably a Hornet. I reckon like 90% of the contestants are going to be flying Hornets. Then you'll see the odd Mirage, couple Tomcats, some lunatic in a MiG-21 or an F5. Maybe a MiG-19. I reckon probably either a Mirage or something like an F5 or a MiG-21 will take it out. It won't be any of the favourites, I reckon, but aircraft-wise. Interesting, he's changed things up. He's got me to waste all my energy and now he's extended out, so he can just hook back in for a head-on. Although he's not, he's circling. Okay, we'll just follow this for a bit and build speed. Never heard of my guy, Bobby Sticks. I think I've seen Bobby Sticks. Maybe on JDF, I can't remember. By the way, Pixie, you have been the bane of my existence in JDF for so long. It's like I can never get a fight with just you or just one of your teammates.
Oh man, you just climb right up there.
It's a Mirage, bro. That's what she does.
Ready. Alright, so that's not a game you can play. Let's try this.
Interesting strategy. Going straight for the ground against a Mirage is quite possibly top of the list of literally the worst things you could possibly do. Just throwing that out there. Because now I've just settled in behind him, I have all the time in the world to line up a shot, I don't have to worry about my speed. Oh, I think I know what he's trying to do here. It's not gonna happen though, because guess who still has control authority?
Oh man.
Is that a pilot kill?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I'm sure I've heard the name Bobby Sticks somewhere, I just can't remember where it was. Probably somebody
right
I
off the
came
bat,
across
first
in
shot you hit me with.
JDF somewhere. I wish I could actually go on that server more, but since they made the ping kick actually work, I can't get in there. And the central US one has fucked up spawns, sadly. Although it does have warbirds, which is nice. Might do one or two more after this. Like, my hand is legitimately starting to cramp up.
I got you.
I'm just on those air brakes non-stop.
What's your air brake button? I mean, mine's just a...
The actual air brake one, the spring-loaded catch. I used to have it on the... what's it called? The boat switch, I think? I used to have it on that, but I kept forgetting to put them back in. So I just put on the spring-loaded one, so I have to hold it.
Oh, work.
Cash the chips. Oh, you saw that coming. See, the SU-27 can actually keep distance until he starts doing this. Wow!
Did you...
I did!
Really?
I did!
I didn't know you could do that.
You can. About 500... was that 500 and something knots? Breakout, pulling max G? Yeah, that's the second time I've done that in turn, and then I also know it'll do it from the jet wash.
I'm in. That's interesting. I've never seen that
It is
before.
so hard to rip the wings on this without pulling the gain override, and even then it's difficult. It's going onto me again. Put up the little controls thing so you guys can see what I'm doing. Actually, I should probably just turn that on totally when we're doing BFM stuff. Like, I'm doing this because it's fun, but I'm also doing it so I can, like, show people, you know, things that work, things that don't. I want you guys to learn. Like, that's the whole point of this. We all practice against each other because, as Tawny says, iron sharpens iron. And that way, at least one of us has got a pretty fucking good chance of taking out the tournament. Doesn't really matter who. As long as it's somebody out of this little group, I'm happy. It's trying to get me to do the same thing again there, I think. This is the problem with SU-27s. To an extent, MiG-29s, although they don't really have the fuel to do this. And the F-15, is they can actually run away from you. The Tomcat can as well. Whereas a Hornet, no. Easily close up on a Hornet when he does this. Oh, clever girl! Not clever enough though! So he did effectively ruin my setup for a shot there. He's not going to get one. He just won't be able to get his nose up. If that was, you know, your typical Hornet pilot, I would have easily just slotted back in behind. But these guys know that I go high and yo-yo out if I look like I'm going to overshoot. So they immediately start counteracting it. Whereas, you know, fucking some random on Just Dogfight doesn't have that critical piece of information and waits until it's too late to react. It's a very interesting fight. Who stalls first? Let's find out. He will, by the way.
Ah, damn. Yeah, I was just gonna see if any way I could outclimb you in a situation like that, but nope.
I've yet to find another aircraft which can fight at low speed as well as a Mirage can.
Yeah. If I had a bit more roll authority in those high AOA situations, it would be a smidge different, but...
I'm back in, by the way.
Yep, man.
Ooh, skinny your teeth there, son. Just couldn't quite get the lead. Okay, I think he bled all his speed, so he's going to go back down. So we're going to slot in right on his tail. Close.
Oh, nice. Alright, last one, because I know you probably want to go. This time, I'm gonna fly a fucking dirty baguette.
Oh boy.
A dirty, dirty ass baguette.
Mirage Tango incoming. Ooh. He hasn't got his nose on me. Okay, he's gonna come up. He's gonna hook over the top. Solid move. Will he get his nose up? No, he won't. If I'd kicked the rudder a little sooner, I would have got a shot, but he saw it coming and rolled out. You really want to be watching where their nose is pointed. That is life and death in this thing, especially the way I fight. If their nose is on you or leading you, you roll away. If they can't get their nose up, you roll into them. Okay. I don't want to cross his nose, so I'm going to hold the brakes to stay out of it. Oh shit, he's getting above me. Shit. Shit, 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 shit. We're going to just roll in and hope for the best. I get too slow. Oh! Oh my lord. Where the fuck did he go?
Smacked right into your French air.
There he is. He's good. He's keeping his distance. That's what you gotta do. Nice. I appear to be missing a wing.
Indeed.
Well, thank you very much for the fights.
Yeah, man.
I definitely reckon someone from this group gonna make the top 5 at least. Don't know who. Alright, man. I will catch you later.
Are you gonna be back on in maybe a bit? I don't know what time it is over there.
Maybe? Not sure yet.
Because I'm probably just gonna pull an all-nighter tonight.
Yeah, I've heard that one before. I said that about 2 days ago. Look where that got me.
It's already 6 o'clock in the morning, so fuck. I mean, it's already mission accomplished at this point.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. If I do hop back on, I'll let you know.
Yeah, man.
Alright,
Peace.
Catch you later. So yeah, let's catch up on chat quickly. My guy's apparently not fighting, so I'll be rescheduled. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, my fight just got put up today, so we'll see if mine fights or not. Don't think it'll be as popular as the Hornet. Yeah, the F-16, I think it's going to be kind of like the Tomcat, where everyone thinks it's the best thing since sliced bread, and they all fly it right at the start. And then they realize it actually takes someone who knows what they're doing to fly, and they all give up and go back to the bug. That's pretty much what happened with the F-14. That's pretty much what I reckon is going to happen with the F-16. Every time a new plane comes along, people just start putting these magical, attributing these magical powers to it, without realizing that, yes, it's a very capable aircraft, but that's only once you get to learn it. Like, the Mirage is just stupidly capable, but if you don't know how to handle it, then it's, you know, you're gonna get beaten by some average Hornet pilot, basically. Higher speed fighter, yeah. Yeah, and so you got all these guys coming from the F-18 that are just gonna think they can pull Alpha for days, and they're either gonna G-lock themselves and fly into the ground, or they're gonna stall. And then they're gonna come up with a million excuses why, like I did in IL-2 when I started playing it, without actually realizing the problem, which is that they're trying to fly the aircraft that they are used to being in, not the aircraft they're actually in. Which is part of the reason I stick to the Mirage for this stuff. There are other aircraft I really like, but there's nothing I'm as familiar with when it comes to dogfighting as the Mirage. Like, I put the most time into it, probably. Either rid of the MiG-21, but the MiG-21 has a bunch of issues that kind of... I like the MiG-21 and I can do some pretty interesting things with it, but it just doesn't have the power and the speed to keep up with things like the Tomcat, and the visibility is just too bad. Like, the inability to see behind you in the MiG-21 is a killer. If it had a modern radar and a little better rearwards viz, it would be so good. Just so good. If I use the Mirage more, but I don't like 30mm. Yeah, see, I've got used to them. In certain situations, they work in your favor, and some they work against you. The muzzle velocity is so slow that people can see it coming and literally get out of the way. So if you've watched Tawny fight me, you'll see him just jink and roll all the time. What he does is he watches behind him, and as soon as he sees my nose start lifting inside his turn, or vapor coming off my wings, he rolls out, because he knows that's me pulling for a shot. So a couple times when we were fighting, you were in a real stable turn, and people think they're safe when they do that because, you know, the amount of lead I have to pull to get that shot, my reticle just falls off the HUD. The thing is, I'm used to doing that because I've had so much practice in just dogfight with Hornets that think they can outturn me, that I just pull in, put you somewhere under my nose, and go with the, that looks about right. And it usually is, more often than not. Because the best time to hit someone, other than when they're flying straight and level, is when they're in the apex of a turn. Because they're committed to that maneuver, and it's going to take a bit for them to get out of it, you know. It's the best chance to get them, basically. So when I see someone kind of pulling into that steady turn, that's when my eyes light up. And even though the 30mm isn't quite as good for long shots, if you can bait them into thinking they're safe, it gets the job done. And then in close, the thing just... it's unbelievable how much destruction it causes. It's so powerful. It would be nice at times to have the shotgun accuracy of the Hornet though, like for head-on passes and long shots, being able to just hose bullets in a general area to the front is really handy, and the higher muzzle velocity really, really is nice. So, it's kind of 6 to 1, half a dozen to the other. My personal style of dogfighting, I try and get really close, so the 30mm works out for me. Anyway, I think I'm going to take a break now. I was planning on maybe doing some Rocket League or something, but A, I'm terrible at it because I've only been playing for 2 days, and B, I'm actually really hungry. So I might see where I can pass you guys off to, and I will go and get myself some dinner. It's like Combs is streaming, so I think I'll send you guys over his way. Love the ability to spray and pray too much. Yeah, I mean, it really does have its moments. I don't actually have anything that really sprays and prays. I don't have the Hornet. The Tomcat and the F-15, despite using the same gun, are laser accurate, so... But I could see where the appeal comes from. I can definitely see where it comes from. And Tawny uses that against me so much. In those head-on passes, he'll just hose up a wall of bullets and inevitably one of them will hit me. It's like Combs is flying the Hornet, doing some air-to-ground stuff. So I'll pass you guys along to him. And probably I'll be streaming again tomorrow. So I usually start either around the same time Tawny does if we're going to be flying together, or a bit after him otherwise. Although my sleep cycle is a mess, so that's liable to cycle forwards by a couple hours every week or so. F-14 can pull some massive long-range shots? Yes. Yes, the F-14's gun pipper is so stable. It's really, really good for that. And because the because the bore sight sits so high on the HUD, it gives you that much more range of motion as well. The Mirage is kind of similar. The bore sight sits very high, but the Mirage also needs it because of the muzzle velocity. Let's see if this raid goes through. Hopefully it will. My bot has been... yeah, I don't think it has. My bot's been playing up on me today. Have to do it the old-fashioned way. There we go. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. I'll probably see you all tomorrow, and enjoy Combs.